Gathered in the hall at Makerere University today were policy makers, academicians and students attending the inaugural Professor Emmanuel Mutebiile annual lecture. The former Bank of Uganda governor, hailed for building a resilient economy from the dark past, passed away in January.
It is very comforting to see that this institution, Makerere, that Emmanuel served and cherished right from his student days as guild president, is aware of his contribution and cares to preserve the memory of his work and personality.
The subject for dissection was on the role higher education institutions can play in economic recovery and resilience post-COVID-19. To the Permanent Secretary and Secretary to Treasury, Ramathan Ggoobi, the task was simple. Education institutions should relax the monetary and material requirements for learners.
Please relax a bit on the requirements, both academic and financial, to take on more students and reduce the dropout rate. Remember, Professor, that families are going through a very difficult time, so develop timely student-centric responses to those needs.
Ggoobi backed the suggestion with a reflection of the increase in the number of people who have fallen back into subsistence farming from the money economy.
As we talk now, 6.8 million Ugandans housed in 3.5 million households are in subsistence economy.
While the proposal received a thunderous applause from the majority of those gathered in the hall, it was scary suggestion to members of the university management. Makerere University Vice-Chancellor Barnabas Nawangwe was concerned that such a decision could lead to gaps in the university budget.
It is difficult at this time to think of reducing the fees when we are charging the very basic minimum and struggling to provide the service.
Nawangwe said the university had already taken the decision to pause the would-be annual increment in tuition policy supposed to be implemented for 5 consecutive years.
We must move towards charging a realistic unit cost, and hence my suggestion that maybe the government should put in place a loan scheme where all these students can borrow money and then they pay when they begin working so that they can pay a realistic fee.
Alternatively, government is required to shoulder the responsibility of taking care of the institutions of higher learning by providing adequate funding.
We need to have the universities fully catered for in the strategic plans of government, because I feel they really abandoned that kind of method of work.
All universities and the other education institutions which belong to government should go and budget as one entity that is looking at the education holistically for the whole country, and therefore our budgets going as part of the budget of the Ministry of Education.
The inaugural Professor Emmanuel Mutebiile annual lecture was attended by the Deputy Governor Bank of Uganda, Michael Atingi Ego. A substantive head of the institution is yet to be appointed 3 months since the demise of Mutebiile. Jackson Onyango, NTV.